Hello friends, so today we will see the development of network diagram with the given logic. Alright, so this diagram is very much essential to draw as far as to solve the numerical and to calculate the earliest start time, earliest finish time and float. So we need to develop the diagram very correctly. So here it is the example, and now we will see the development of the network diagram. So I'll read the numerical first. So draw the CPM network for the following logic. The network logic as follows. At the start of the project, activity A and B are initial activities and are done concurrently. Okay, means we need to understand that A and B are the initial activities and are parallel, concurrent activities. The next, D follows A, then C and F follows B, E follows C and A, G and H follows E, J follows both D and G, where I follows F, K follows both H and I, and finally J and K are parallel activities and project ends where they are completed. So it might be confusing, you might not getting at the start, but once we draw from that point, you will start to getting the things, you will start to understand. So there are some basic rules. Okay, so I am drawing here. Okay, so I am using the Excel, not Excel, I am using the PowerPoint. In Excel also you can draw, but I am using the PowerPoint for better visualization. Okay, so here I am going to insert, and we all know that this nodes stands for the events and these arrows stands for the activities. So I hope you are getting this. Okay, so we'll delete this, and there are some thumb rules. The network diagram should start from left to right. So with these basic thumb rules we will start. So in the first activity, so we'll draw the first now. Okay, the first line, at the start of project, at the beginning, activity A and B are initial activities and are done concurrently. So you can see this, I am developing this. Activity A and same, copy and paste, I am changing the direction, activity B. Okay, this is the activity A and activity B. So I'll go to insert, text box. For the first time we need to draw here, this is A. Okay, and once you have drawn A here, just copy and paste, and next time it will be automatically B. This is your activity A and B. So you can see that at the start of the project, activity A and B are initial activities. Just focus on these words. Activity A and B are initial activities. Okay. Now moving forward. So here is the end of the activity. Okay. So here we can draw one activity. So we are in the process of developing the network diagram. Okay. So now next you can read D follows A. In that case, A is predecessor now and D is successor. So D follows A. So I can draw one line. I'll again copy and paste. So I'll something draw. D follows A. So this is the activity D. I'll rename it. D follows A. You can see here D follows A. We'll go step by step. Clear? D follows A. Again, C and F follows B. Now there are two activities, C and F. Okay, so B is a producer now, and C and F. Okay, where C and F. But before actually drawing C, now we have a question whether to draw C here or here, where? So we need to think E follows C and A. Okay, so looking to the step 3, C and F are the successors where B is now the predecessor. Okay, so just we'll try to draw. So like that, this might be your C, and again this might be your D. So I'll write it down here. This is your, just for the understanding and for development. It may go, it's a trial and error process. We need to try. So C and F. C and F. C and F. This is C and F. I'll replace this with the arrow. This we have drawn this. Looking towards the okay. Clear? This is just a trial and error. This is just a trial and follows C and A. Okay. Now we need to see whether the condition matches or not. C and A, C and A. You can see there is something E, C and A. So it is not possible to fulfill this condition C and A. This is not possible. So we have, our logic is something goes wrong. Our logic something goes wrong direction. So what to do? You can see there is a clue C and A. So if we can convert this to like this, if we can convert this, C. Okay. Now the logic can be better C and E. Okay, but now A and C are now okay. And I can rename this as E. So now you can see E follows both C and A. So now you can see the condition matches. Okay. Where again now C and F both follows B. This is also right. So by this way we have to do trial and error, and we need to match with the requirement of the logic. Okay, we need to match with the requirement of the logic. So by this way. Okay, so we have A and B are the initial activities where D follows A. Okay, and C and F follows B. C and F where C which follows B, and now E, C and A, C and A. Okay, this both. Okay, so this is the development of logic. Now we'll moving forward. G and H follows E. Now again G and H follows E. Okay, so again now E is the producer and G and H are the successors. In that case, so again there are two activities. Okay, again there are two activities. So there is the end of the event at this portion, and at this portion also, even at this portion also. Activity means what? It's the duration between the two events. This is the activity, this is the activity, hence it is the event. Arrow indicates the event. Okay. So A, B. So we are in the now. So G and H follows E. G and H follows E. We have tried to develop logic here, but at this instant we got failure. We are not matching with the logic. So again, there is a method of try and error. Again, we are trying it. Okay, so G, H follows. So we need to imagine there should be G, there should be H. In order, they should follow both E. Okay, so they should absolutely they should be in the front, but where? Okay, but where? So I write it down. For example, I write it down. This is H. This is the H. Okay. Now my remaining part is G. My remaining part is G. Where to put G? For that, we need to see further step. Now G is remaining. Now G is remaining. J follows both D and G. J follows both D and G. So again there is a G where J follows. So in that case, our now question is of our H. Where to develop, where to put? At H we have put. Now the question is of G. Question is of G. Okay, so just keep it on hold. So again we have J. Somewhere J is here. Somewhere J is here. And that J follows both D and H. So I think we should draw how. Now J D as J. Now you can see. All right. Now you can see. This is J. So now it matches. G and H follows E. G and H follows E. It is true now. I'll mark this as okay. It does. Where I put J in such a fashion that this J follows both D as well as G. You can see now. So by this way, we need to develop the logic by putting some trial and error methods. It is a time-consuming process. In examination, you have to ensure that you will draw the network diagram within 2 minutes or 1 minute. Ensure enough practice for that. Okay, I am taking much time because I am delivering each and every step. Okay. So again, now J follows both D and G. Also, we have fulfilled. Okay. Now I follows F. I follows F. So you can see here. This is something, I'm drawing. This is I. There is a simple logic. I follows H. I follows. This might be the. This will be the I. Okay. No logic, very simple logic there. I follows H. Okay, I follows F. Now K follows both H and I. K follows both H and I. So here there will be the end of activity. Okay, even here also there will be end of activity. Clear? Clear? K somewhere here follows both H and I. So I can draw here. K somewhere here which follows both. Okay, H and I. Which follows both H and I. Okay, so I'm taking a trial. This might be your, this will be your K. Okay, but what's wrong here? Now you can see what's wrong here. What about these activities? What about this? It is nothing mentioned. It is nothing mentioned. Okay, so there is nothing mentioned regarding this. So K follows both. So I think we have to remove something. Okay, we have drawn enough time. We have, so in this particular lecture we have enough time to develop all logics and develop all kind of possibilities. But in examination we must be very specific. So at this time, so this condition is now followed. K both follow H and I. Okay, H and I followed by K, but it is meeting at one point. So we should delete this and now try to imagine it is possible or not. Now you can see what modifications I have done in order to match with our logic. Right? I will draw parallel with this. Yes, it looks good. Fine. Clear? Now you can see H and I both followed by K. Clear? So it is followed by K. Clear? We have made an attempt. Okay, and finally J and K are parallel activities. So J and K are parallel activities. So you can see J and K. Fine. Like this, K is also a parallel activity. J and K are the parallel activities, and project ends when they complete. So now you can first check whether we have meet with our required logic or not. So this is finally the, I save this. This is finally the diagram. Okay. Now we'll match from the start. Okay. So at the start of project, activity A and B are initial. So see, activity A and B are the initial activity. Okay. So I'll name this event as 1. So this will be the first activity. Okay. First event. Okay. Then D follows A. You can see D follows A. So I can name it as No. 2. Activity 2. D follows A, it is satisfied, clear. This is our initial, this is also clear. Now C and F follows B. C and F. Okay. So we have tried to put up here, but it was not successful attempt. So we have to change it. So it is 3, our third, event number 3. Okay. C and F followed B. So C and F. Okay. Followed to B. It is okay. E follows C and A. E followed C and A. So we need to locate E in such a fashion that it should follow, it should succeed the C and A. Okay? Very meticulously you have to understand this logic. Okay? D, it should be event number 4. Clear? 4. Because D is there. D follows A. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We are going in a left to right direction, sequentially. No issue regarding numbers. But just for the clarity, we are writing it. Then G and H followed E. G and H follows E. Clear? It is also satisfied. J follows both D and E, where J follows both D and E. Okay? And I follows F. It's very simple. I follows F. Let us write this as event number 5. Event number 6. Okay, I follows J. Okay, and I follows F. Also we have done. Now K follows both H and J. So we write it as event number 7. Event number 8. Okay, and finally J and K are the parallel events. These events are parallel. Okay, so this will be the finally event number 9. So by this way we have met the required logic diagram. This is supposed to be done. So first time we are drawing it, people are first time drawing, so it may take time. But once we have practice of it, it will help to develop the logic. Okay, this is all about the development of logics. These are parallel. So I hope you understood this. So any doubts regarding this?